Welcome ladies and gentlemen, and call me the Dream Believer because you know that's who I am. Welcome to the patch notes 7.16. Well, in this patch, this patch wave got two levels. The first is just normal, and the other one is preparation for the worlds, because the worlds are coming, and this will happen in the patch 7.18. So let's just start right away with Caitlyn. Caitlyn, get again a little nerf. Well, she got already nerfed, but hey, why not more? Cause she's still the first ADC pick. Well, I'm not an ADC main, you know, I don't like to play ADC. When I play ADC, I play Jhin. I played Caitlyn sometimes too, but I'm completely noob. So well, never mind, she gets her Q. Her build over Peacemaker just gets from 67% to 50% damage. Well, why not? And her traps get nerfed too. So let's why not fix the bonus, the scaling damage. Next one is Fiora. Fiora, well, her passive gets again a little buff. She gets small movement speed. Her scaling, her passive scaling is better now. If you procs a weakness point, you just get more movement speed. Well, you know, cause Fiora, you know, it's the tank meta, and Fiora, as I know, is the best answer against tanks. And as far as I know, she is the best top laner who got the best item scaling. Maybe the best champion from whole League of Legends who got the best item scaling. But I'm not sure. But I know that from the top lane she is. The next one is Kane. Another bug fix. But this bug fix in some other way a little nerf too, cause you know, some like corruption potion damage like this over time are removed now. For his passive, he don't get the passive stacks, you don't get the passive, let me say, points from damage over time like corruption potions. So now it's a little bit harder to get the passive, to get to the passive mode for the Darkin or the for the Assassin King. Next one is Malachi. Well, his percentage damage from his E still the same, but only in the last level. They wanted to make a scaling into that because it was a little bit too OP for them in the early. So you get only strong E if you put points into that. So, but Cyan is a little bit, you know, well, a little bit tricky from my point of view, cause his bonus health per small unit killed when when you kill a minion is increased from 2 to 3. It sounds small, yeah, just 1 point, but it's increase of 50%, so it's not that low. So if you're playing against a Cyan, be careful. His health, his healing is crazy, will be crazy. And his ultimate, his maximum damage just increased from 900 to 1200. Ladies and gentlemen, 1200. If you get his maximum speed, well, of course his damage is not always a good impact in the let me say team fights, because they don't hit him, they don't hit the enemies always with the ult, so you get, let me say, a reward if you hit it. It's okay, but well, for the lethality, Cyan will be funny. I'm rarely playing against Cyan, so I can't say it if it's so crazy. I don't know, but well, 300 plus damage, that is pretty insane. But whose ultimate is never missing? Of course, from our lovely boxing Y. Y stands for 666. You know that. All ADCs know that. Her ultimate cooldown went down. I really like that. It's pretty good. And especially if you got some cooldown reduction. Let me say with Trinity. Yeah, with Trinity or Warlords. No, I forget how the name was from this AD jungle item, but from this you got already 30% cooldown reduction. You could spam this ult. The E from Vi, you know, before there was a bug that the E auto attack was able to get cancelled, but now they removed that and it's hitting for sure. You're not able to get cancelled from this auto attack. And another little let me say, buff or bug fix. When you destroying a ward, let me say like with Blitzcrank, like is there, for example, the E. If you hit the wall and you used your E to reset your aura attack, normally you lost the knock up, but now you still got the buff from your E. The knock up is still there and you are still able to knock up somebody. So, and let's get to the worlds, and the first champion is Cassiopeia. So this is a little bit funny, a little bit tricky, let me say, because the base mana pool went down, but the mana growth status went up. So the mana scaling went up in the early, but in the late it's going to be lower again. So you know, with the increase of your level, it's not overpowered, let me say like that. But the E damage went up, so it's a buff, it's a nerf, it's some like, you know, wishy-washy, left right, left right. So let me say, if you get the blue buff in the early, you're able to bully, to penetrate your enemies so good. But in the, so let me say like in the level 1 or level 2, you not able to bully your enemy anymore so hard because your base mana went down. Well, Corki and Fizz, just a little nerf. The base attack damage went just down. Another Corki player, I can't say if that's hard or there could be more, I don't know. The Fizz, well, only the early cooldown went down, so at the last level it's still the same, but in the early it's went a little bit down. It's okay, I guess it's okay. And Galio. Well, Galio, it's, I don't know, it's, from my point of view, it's pretty hard because the ultimate cooldown just increased. I guess they want to nerf the mid lane Galius, so they want to slow him up a little bit, because you know the mid lane Galio, you are so good able to roam with your ultimate, but now you just got in level 1 just 3 minutes cooldown. It's pretty high from my point of view. And the ally damage reduction went down too. When you ult somebody, you know, there's a little shield and the ally get a damage reduction, so it a little bit nerfed too. So we will see. LeBlanc, her Q damage just went down with the minion damage. Well, I guess the wave clear with her passive was a little bit too crazy, so it's okay. But one point that I guess I like that. Oriana get nerfed. I like that. Why? Well, because I'm an Echo player and I don't like Oriana as an enemy, especially a good Oriana. Her W, the shield just, the stats went down. They just made it lower. And her E too. Oh, sorry, the E is the shield, right? Yeah, the E is the shield, sorry. So the W is an, sorry, oh, alright. See, I don't know nothing about Oriana. But I know that this shield fix is pretty good for players like me that playing against Orianas, because you know, some like I made with especially with Echo, I made the EQ combo and ignite her, for example, you know, to execute, to finish her up, but then she just used her E, or she uses this when I made the combo, and then but there's still a little bit of the shield and that saved her. So maybe this time she won't be able to save herself again, or maybe not that often. We will see. Well, Syndra, her Q ratio, well, went down. So if you spam your Q and hit somebody, it's, well, it's went down. It's okay. But her E ratio went up. So if you hit somebody or hit many enemies with your rotation, with the QE rotation, you get a reward for that. You get extra damage. Let me say extra damage. But if you spam your Q, well, you know, it's just lower than it was before. So you get a reward if you are able to hit your combos. So in the coin, every Janna on the bot lane was happy to get a coin. Well, it's getting a little nerf from 15% missing mana to 10% missing mana. The tank jungle item, well, it's a little bit expensive for now. Well, the win rate talks for itself, so it's okay. But what I really like is the vision ping. Let me say the buff, the feature. You can, of course you have to put it in your settings, but it's cool. But it's really cool. Now you can ping there's a ward. That's just cool. I like that. I like that. It's cool. I have to try it. I have to see how it is. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I know that was pretty short, but, well, from my point of view, that was the most important buffs and nerfs in this patch and the world patch. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody so much for watching, and as always, remember, dreams come true, so what should you do? Just believe in you.